Swag Radio. Swagger all day, baby.
Man, it's your boy Trainers in the Black Knight. Ashy Knuckles is in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm representing that Swag magazine, that Swag Radio to the fullest. You know how we do. And we got the privilege and the honor to be sitting here busting up with my man, Nakia Dillard. What's up, soldier? How you doing,
What's
man? You're
up?
looking good, bro. You're looking good. How you been, man?
Thank you, good brother. Oh, man, I've been blessed, man. Thanks so much for having me, man.
Man, thanks for taking out the time, man, to bust it up with Swag Magazine and Swag Radio. You're a busy man, though, man. You stay working, you stay busy, you stay doing stuff for the babies and the kids and the up and coming. You know, your school. I cannot. When I heard that you was doing that, and then I talked to a couple of people like the Bible Princess and everything. They said like he pulling like real like hardcore kids off the street, giving them an opportunity to shine and see what they made of. Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. What made you want to start something like that?
Thanks, man. Well, it's crazy because like I never really saw myself doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Like especially with the school, it just was kind of it was a door that was closed. And it wasn't no opportunity for our kids or just our people, man.
Right.
So I just felt like I had to open that door and create a lane for up and coming actors and artists. Mm-hmm. And it's truly been a blessing, man. Truly been a blessing. I just kind of just stepped aside and listened to the assignment.
Right.
And it's really been.
Indeed, because the Most High and the ancestors actually put some work in our, they put some work, drops of work in our lap, and we got to pay attention, right? And then move forward.
Exactly.
So when you was coming up in the art form and whatever, was it like something, was it something like what you're doing right now, there for you, or you had to come up the hard way?
Yeah. No, I went to acting school. I started, back in '88. So it was like my first time ever being exposed to the arts, and it was I wasn't that kid, man. I was like, I didn't have like brothers and sisters. I was the only child. So I was really quiet, really shy.
Right.
And so it was just something I felt like I could do.
Okay.
But then when I stepped into it, it was some work.
It was some work.
It was some work.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, man. It wasn't like, I tell people all the time, like people say, oh, I'm a natural. There's nothing natural about
that's crazy right there. Let me ask you a question. How natural is it to actually somebody put a piece of paper in your face and say you need to be this person? That is nothing natural about that, because we only blessed to know how to be who we are. So that's work. People, do you underestimate the skill set and the talent that it takes to be a person to become somebody totally different than yourself? So
totally different. And then the other part what people don't see is that you only see the half-hour show or the hour movie, but that one scene could have been all day.
Man, I know.
So you gotta kick in that training,
right?
You gotta kick in that
yeah.
The craft got to kick in after a certain amount of time.
Well, a friend of mine named Tyrone McLeod, right? He had the same manager as Kobe Bryant. This was Kobe Bryant before the NBA. So Kobe Bryant had Adidas contract. So his first Adidas commercial, the guy that he slammed on was my childhood friend, Tyrone McLeod. Man, when I tell you that little one scene alone and him just Kobe Bryant dunking on him took forever, I was excited about being, able to witness that. But at the same time, like, y'all not done yet? You know what I'm saying? Take forever.
Right. And that was,
and people don't understand.
Yeah, man. And that probably was a 30-second commercial.
Exactly. So a whole TV show or a movie, forget about
it. A TV show, exactly. Like some people be like, oh, it's like this. Oh, I thought I could just show up and just start talking. Nah, man. It ain't like that.
Yeah. Well, tell the people that don't know, some of your body of work, bro, some of the things that you've been involved in, some of the, work you have already done.
Sure. I worked on The Wire. I was in House of Cards. I was in the movie Split. What else? Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, yeah, man.
I'm on BMF, and also I'm on The Wonder Years.
Awesome.
and that's on ABC, Hulu. It's the new Wonder Years.
Oh, is no more Topanga? Is no more Topanga?
No, this is no more Topanga. It's
Yeah. Wow. Well, let us take a little commercial break, and then we want to talk more about, where the art form is going, the things you got going on with these babies, and then we'll be right back.
All right, cool.
We'll be right back.
What's happening, man? Some EK Count, man. Shout out Swag Magazine, man. Slum Lords in the building, 427.
Hey, this is Telegram. Swag Magazine. Hottest magazine in the land right now.
That's right.
Yeah. Swag Radio.
Yeah, you already know what it is, nigga. King of Philly, nigga. Nigga Shaquille, you already know, man. Sycamore Projects, doing it big.
Legendary status. Right. Under the kid, Shaquille.
Right, legendary king.
You know what I'm saying? Get your weight up.
It's Coolie Mills, you already know. I mean, Swag Magazine, get y'all swag up. We have to pull it up for your Hip Hop Awards right now. I mean, HD everything. I mean, you already know what it is, man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your girl, Rel Rock, and this is Swag Magazine. You already know. Shout out to my Batcave family. We over here at Batcave Studios, man. Philly, what up? Jersey, let's get it.
She the real deal, baby. For real, stop playing. Get it.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? It's Terry Crews. What's up, Swag Magazine? How you doing? I always love it here in Philly. You guys know how to do it. The music, the food, the whole thing. This is home. This is home for me. God bless you guys. Swag Magazine, keep your swag on.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, this is Christina Mendez, plus size model, and we're here at the Blackout Awards, and I'm giving a shout out to Swag Magazine. Thank you.
What's up, y'all? This your girl, Agent Sparks here. We out here. Swag up on Devin.com shop. Swag Magazine. Make sure you go get your copy of Swag Magazine. We'll be on the cover of it. Go get it. Can't go wrong. Got nice pictures in it.
Yo, what's up? It's LA Kid Tough Crew representing original Tough Crew members. I'm running with Swag Magazine. You know how we get down. You don't know, you better ask somebody.
What's up? This is Raheem Brock, Super Bowl champ, Beast Mode ENT. I'm out here with Swag Magazine, baby. Y'all know what it is.
Yo, what's up? This is Gerard Pearson. You can check out Swag Radio. Read Swag Magazine. Swag Radio. It's crazy.
The future of radio. This is how we do it, baby.
Is she alive? Is she alive?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Is she dead? Miss, no, is she dead? Please.
Yeah, so we back. So my brother, again, man, tell the people about some of the things you got going on, in the future and with the babies and, all that good stuff, man.
All right, cool. Well, like with the kids, so we started age 7 through adult. And I've been really keeping these kids busy, man. Like one of my students, he booked a voiceover, paid him a gang of money, and got other kids working, doing different TV shows, films, all across the country. Like we don't just do Philly, we do we're virtual.
Awesome.
So we have students in Atlanta, LA, New York, Texas. One of my students is a Harlem Globetrotter.
Get out of here.
She's let me see, she's in her early 20s.
Okay.
One of my oldest students, he's 67, just booked a role on New Amsterdam.
Okay.
So they working, man. So it's a lot of times people stop themselves, or they say, "Oh, I used to want to act. I used to want to do this," and that's fine. I just tell them, I mean, nobody stopped you but you.
But you're right about that. But what you said too is giving people a platform too, to give them opportunity to show what they can do. I mean, because when I was a kid, I was a knucklehead. It took somebody, an older gentleman named Mr. Pete, took me off the streets and taught me some trades. He was having me doing sheetrock and painting and carpentry work. We was running wires. I was doing this at 13, 14, 15 years old. So while some of my friends was out there getting in trouble, he had me making money, okay, he did have us sitting at the bar like grown ass men drinking beers and but he showed me something. He showed me another way, and that I didn't have to be on the street all the time, and I could still make that money. And so then I ran with that a little bit. So
that's good, man.
So,
that's good.
We need people like you. The babies need.
I appreciate that, man.
The
two kids that's in the film are from my school.
Okay.
So a lot of times, so Rajay is from North Carolina, and Taylor, which she played my daughter, and she's 16, maybe 17, maybe 16 or 17, but she's from Philly.
Okay.
But she was able to work in Atlanta. So they came out of their own states. So they're in Atlanta shooting this film, and it's doing really well. Like, we had a screening today. That's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
We had a screening at a church, and everybody loved it, man. Everybody walked away with type of talking about how the film makes them feel like
right. Yeah.
But even with that, like before I started my school, I had a children's entertainment company where I would go around and do events.
Okay.
And I would hire teenagers 14 and up to do parties.
Right.
So they were dancing. So I paid them to do it. I found opportunities and jobs to keep them being creative.
Right.
And some started their own companies.
Wow.
You see? So it just showed them that it's actually possible. I would say maybe 5 or 6 of the kids from 14, 15. One guy, he actually started his own dance troupe with kids.
Awesome.
But he said he never thought that was possible if he never worked with us.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like, our kids have so much time.
Man, we listen. Especially
you know what I mean?
in the inner city, you have some of the most talented people on the planet, some of the most talented kids on the planet. But again, they need that platform. They need somebody to let them know this is how you do this, XYZ. You could do it. What we love about the Jewish community is they teach their kids from the rip on how to run a business, not just work for one. They teach their kids to exceed, at a high level. So once you plant that seed and give them that platform to see what they could do and to grow, then the rest is history. We can't underestimate them babies, man. We see what they could do negatively.
So true.
So give them
and that's all they focus on. They show that all day on the news. But I even created a newsletter where it's just strictly positive things with the kids, strictly. Like if they got an A on their report card or
awesome.
What they got going on.
Awesome.
Because we gotta combat what just is thrown at us, man. We gotta combat that. We got too much positive stuff that is going on.
Right.
That's just not being talked about. People don't know about it. So I appreciate these platforms, man. Just you reaching out.
Yeah.
Because who knows? This may change somebody's life, man.
And all we need to do is change one. But see, the thing is that it's not trendy, and it's not popular to be positive anymore. I guess when me and you grew up, we had positive role models, even in entertainment, on TV, music, and all that. Mixture. The mixture ain't like it used to be. Whoever mixing it up now, just negativity out there. And our kids is, you are what you eat. We consumers by nature. So, you are what you consume.
That's
whatever
true.
they being fed is what's going to come out. So, we try to get them.
That's true, man.
We try to get them a variety of different things to gravitate to. So, and when we don't do our job, then I'm saying, somebody else gonna come in and say, okay, we could corrupt these babies.
Exactly. And I'm trying to, protect them as much as I can.
And it shows, brother. It shows your work is showing. Now, real quick, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to know: is it do you have a good foundation of people that's helping you, or do you need more help? Or if people want to help, how can they how can they get with you to help doing what you're doing?
I do have a team, but all hands on deck on this one, because stuff can get crazy, and we all need different types of people to chip in,
right?
And all it is just time.
Time. People giving up their time.
Yeah, but I've been really blessed with a lot of great people, man. So what I do is, like, for the acting school, I bring in like different people in the industry to talk to my students. Right. And sometimes I invite directors and producers, and it just they get a chance to hear and see somebody, and also let them tell them their stories and how they got to where they are and what they're doing to stay there, even what books to read.
Right.
You know, keep your mental sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's important. One book can change your life. One book can change your life, can point you in a direction to change your life.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. But yeah, man. So we just let them know that is possible.
Right.
From all angles.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, I work on the show The Wonder Years, and I had one of the kids come through and talk to the students, and they're their age. Wow. So they're like, wow, mm-hmm. You know, we have acting class one day a week. And he was telling them how he was 12 in the 10th grade, and all the homework and all the, you know, the studying, because he still has an acting class. He still got to make sure he knows all of his scripts each week, because it changes each week.
Right.
And that people don't understand. Like I said, they just think they just show up and they just say some words and they just leave.
Right.
Oh, it's 12, 16-hour days sometimes, man.
And if it was easy, everybody could do it. So you had to you know, commit yourself if there's something that you want to do, right? It's not easy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when the kids heard that, they're like, wow, I'm not going to complain no more.
Uh-huh. So what are you producing these days? Because you're always producing something too.
I just produced a film, matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, project called Relative Roulette. I have a film coming out called Swing. What else? A project in, we're working on I got a couple different things, and I'm also casting projects. So because I have the acting school, a lot of productions come to me and you know, need actors. So
right.
they reach out.
Indeed.
So it's been a blessing. And that's how I'm able to keep these kids working, the adults working.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yesterday I just had a kid doing a music video. Right. Yesterday they needed a actress, a teenager, to play the lead in this music video.
Okay.
So that was yesterday.
Right.
So yeah, man, just keeping them busy, man.
That's what's up. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Do you into the independent movies, into the independent movie? What is that called?
Like film festivals
and stuff. Yeah.
Some of the films I've worked on have been in film festivals, but I haven't put any of my films in the film festivals.
Mm-hmm.
But not that I won't. I just haven't.
Right.
I like on my website on Aikan Acts, I put a lot of the films up there because what I do is it's a way that the my students can make money from the films.
Right.
So
and you deal with the interns as well?
I do have I work with a company that bring in production assistants, and it's called EMN Arts.
Okay.
And they I basically bring in people from there, and they're college kids, and they you know, they're looking for credits, and so I bring them on different sets so that they can see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it's been a blessing, but yeah, if somebody inbox me, or you know, if I have something going on that it'll fit them,
right,
I can you know, I try to help as much as I can.
I feel you, my brother. So let them know again, since we're talking about that. I mean, tell them how easy it is to get in touch with you. Give them your you know, your social media, your website again one more time.
It's NAKIA DILLARD. And then my acting school, I call AIKAN. Yeah, so that's on Instagram.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Sure, AIKANACTS.org.
Oh.
And you just click on that. All the classes are virtual, so you don't have to leave your house. And I'm gonna tell you, all the auditions that I've just mentioned, Wonder Years, BMF, Black Lightning was all done in the house.
Awesome.
I didn't have to leave my crib.
That's crazy.
To get down with it.
Is a young man on BMF. I actually grew up with his father. His name is Yusef. He's from CMD, Camden, New Jersey, and he's one of the actors. He's one of the actors on there, and it was just a pleasure to see him because I seen his struggle and his hard work, the work he was putting in before he got the role on that show. And that was a beautiful.
Man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, and I remember little Yusef running around the house, jumping off the couch. You know what I'm saying? Head first. Just to see him on TV now is a beautiful thing. So it's like the babies. You can do anything you want to do. I know that's a cliche, people, but you really, really can. You just got to put the work in and don't quit. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Be passionate about what you do and be consistent. And I just try to tell people that all the time because I get the honor and the pleasure of being around a lot of talented people and watching their careers go from here to there. So you can do it, man. And then you could call brothers like my man, Mr. Dillard, and he would point you in the right direction. He'll put you in his school. He'll give you the tools you need to win. So, thank you, brother, for all that you do, man. It's been a pleasure over the years of knowing you, seeing your work. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see you, I want to bow down or salute you. You know what I mean? So
thank you, man.
What you doing, man? We love you over here at Swag Magazine and Swag Radio. And if you need us to help with anything, you know what I'm saying, let us know. All right.
Thank you, brother.
I gotta ask you about this. I just got some bad news earlier today. They told me Mook passed away. One of the rappers from Philly. Am I saying his name right? I know he was. Yeah, he was. I think Jimmy the Saint was managing him at one time.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He was at a basketball game. Did you hear him?
Wait, okay. I'm trying to think. Was he a part of Fatally Flawless?
Ooh.
Was he in that film?
I'm not sure. I know he did a lot of things with Jimmy, but I know he was at our celebrity basketball game. I just got that message not like earlier that like wow, because he was a good young man.
Crazy.
He was talented. He was doing his thing. So, So my prayers go out to him and his family. I'm gonna get more information on it.
Yeah.
Make some.
Yeah, my condolences to the family.
All right.
Damn. Yeah, and stuff like that, man. It's like
that's why you do what you do.
Got so many. Yeah, man. That stuff like that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the same kid, this kid was he had a good spirit about him. If it's the same kid named Mook.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm sorry about this. It's crazy.
I'm sorry to hit you with that like that, but so that's why you do what you do. That's why we do what we do, man. We try to point these young people and babies in the right direction, man. It's easy for any of us to go the wrong direction. The only thing we did was turn this way instead of that way, and and we need more. We need more people like you, and we need more babies to pay attention to the direction that they're going in. So thank you again, my brother.
Yeah.
Again.
Hey man, anytime, man.
Blessings.
I appreciate you.
God bless you and all your journeys and the things you're doing. And we need more volunteers to volunteer with this brother and get together to help, clean up our communities and get these babies off the street and let them be all of the great things that they could possibly be, man. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, good brother. Thanks for having me.
Peace.
All right. Peace, man.
Swag Radio. Swagger all day, baby.